Hello my dear students, welcome back to our channel PUC Karnataka. So today I'm here in this video to solve that one problem that haunts every single KCET aspirant. Yes, sir, for some reasons when we go in PU1 we miss out on the concept. There are multiple reasons to that because in grade 10 and grade 11 concepts are very much different. Okay, we just finish our boards and we go a little relaxed in the PU1 side, and what happens sometimes they teach slowly and then suddenly they'll start doing things faster in the college. So for whatever reasons, for multiple reasons, your PU1 preparation backs, gets a lot of setback, and when you go to second PUC, you are not able to recall all those concepts and you're not able to find the time to prepare and revise first PUC concepts now. So today I'm here not with just overall view, I'm actually going to give you a realistic and actual plan to fix this, to recover from here. The 21-day strategy, 21-day recovery plan for all the second PUC student for your syllabus that you want to cover in the first PUC, basically to clear your backlogs of first PUC. And this is going to be very important, especially for mathematics, because a lot of concepts of first PUC are applicable in the second PUC chapters. So I hope all of you are clear with the agenda, with the importance of this session. All of you who are writing boards next year, who are writing KCET next year, you need to know PUC topics very well, the concepts very well, and for that you need some planning, and I'm here to help you with that. A structured, actual, realistic plan to solve this particular problem, right? So let's look at what we're going to do today in this particular session, and this goes like this. This goes like this. What will you? What I'm gonna oversee right now in this session? I'll make you understand why students get stuck in this particular loop of first PUC search. Why everybody find the first PUC as a big problem for them, big challenge for them. As I already mentioned, because of the difference in the concepts of grade 10th to 11th or PUC 1. They can be that teaching strategy in the school. Sometimes they are slow, sometimes they are very fast. Sometimes you also take things very lightly. Okay, just we finish the board, sir, let's go for a break of 2 months, or we take too many holidays in first PUC year. In second PUC we get serious, but in first PUC we are try to be little bit light-headed. In that case, what happens? You get stuck with the concepts of first PUC maths. Next, daily recovery scheme I'm going to give you means what can be our plan, an overall plan to recover this in the next 21 days. Okay, the week-wise schedule, yes, every day wise I'm going to give you a planner what you can do on that day. Okay, and I'll give you a customizable plan, means you can also change it as per your preparation as well. Okay, next, you will get a time. I'll tell you more about weekly mock test. How can you do it with less, burdening less on yourself. Practice method. What should be the method of practice? From where will you practice, and some tips to get this done in next 21 days. Let me know how many of you are excited for this by putting your answers, your queries in the comment section. And if you are somebody who is aligned with what I'm trying to say over here, give me a like in this particular class. And if you're watching me for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Okay, now one such thing is also there for all of us who wants to have a structured plan and can be a part of our batch, our full year batch, which is Pariksha Veera batch, and this is for KCET 2027. Batch has already begun from 6th July. So if you are somebody who wants to have a complete preparation for your second PUC syllabus as well as your KCET preparation of this level, then join us. We have completed only first 1 or 2 chapters, and you will get the recorded versions of those chapters available as well. So all these classes are live actually. Okay, so whatever sessions have already taken place, that will be given to you recorded. Okay, and apart from that, you get tests also, you get teacher notes, you get assignments, unlimited DPP generator. Okay, and all of this is available on the Vedantu app. And the subject covered over here is physics, chemistry, maths, biology. Each gets 110 plus hours of classes. Okay, means maths will have 110 hours, chemistry will have 110 plus hours, and so forth, physics and biology. So everybody who's looking for a structured batch to learn from for preparation of second PUC and KCET both, join this right now. Link you'll find in this video description. Moving on, getting back to our recovery strategy. So what should be the actual plan look like as an overview? Just 45 minutes you have to spend every day. And again, understand this next 21 days will be difficult. You cannot have the same. If you try something different, if you look to solve a big problem, you'll have challenges over there. Tell me one person who has solved a problem without challenging themselves. If you do the daily routine, what you are doing, how can even ask God or yourself for a better result? You have to push yourself to some extent to get a better outcome. The next 21 days will be challenging. That's why it is a 21-day challenge to recover our PU1 concepts that we did not care for or did not do properly in the last year. Okay, so just 45 minutes daily you have to spend. This is the time I'm asking you to spend, not more than that. You can, but don't make it 15 minutes and 30 minutes. Usually, for 45 minutes, I can study 15 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. No, 45 minutes means 45 minutes without disturbance, without phone, without anybody calling you, without any eating or any snacking, nothing. 45 minutes means 45 minutes. If you want to do it in the morning, do it in the morning. If you want to do it in the evening, do it in the evening. But 45 minutes means 45 minutes undisturbed of study. Okay. So now, what is the mistake that you all make? Since I have backlog, sir, I'll study entire first PUC, okay, at once. That's the problem. So we'll try to not look for that. We'll try to look for those concepts. We'll recover those concepts first, and based upon your preparation also, that will help me, get my second PUC better. That should be my first strategy. Okay. Of course, throughout the year, you'll get more time to prepare for PU1 other chapters also. Okay, for the KCET point of view. Don't worry about that. But for right now, our priority should be looking for those chapters, those concepts which helps me prepare better my second PUC and CET portions. Okay, that is it, sir. So 45 minutes of PU1, timetable, and other time you have to give to your PU2 prep. Okay, because this is for all the students who are in second PUC. I hope you got that right. So you have to build a strong foundation with this, and if you do this for next 21 days, you'll have no backlogs. Now let's look at what you were waiting for. I know you were waiting for this, which is what? Your day-wise plan. Your day-wise plan. So in the week 1, which will have 7 days, start with day 1 to day 6. Let's look at the concepts. So what I've written over here, PU1 chapters which will be relation and functions means set, and over here you'll have this as, one second, sets will be there and relation functions will be there, means domain, range, all those things. Clear? Yes. Does it make sense? Yes, sir. Next, for the day 2, practice the question. So that's how I prepared, because 45 minutes time is what you have. So prepare or learn the theory or some questions from the solved example on day 1 of that concept. Day 2 is just for practice from solved examples and exemplar. Day 2 is for practice. First one we did the concepts. Day 2 we did the practice. Day 3 now, complex numbers will do foundations, means arc and plane will do magnitude, angle between them, and all those things. And then day 4 will be again our practice. Day 5 trigonometric functions basics, and day 6 will be practice on those. Now, as I said, customizable. What it means is, let's say I am someone who is good in relation and function, or I am someone who don't need to prepare complex number because I'm already good at. Then of course you can, let's say I would like to give more time to trigonometry. I would like to give more time to, let's say, limits. So whatever it is, if you want to, please write limits here. Means again, but keep the plan as it is. Limits and the practice. One day the concept, next day the practice, and next day only, not day after. Okay, I could have made you do in the same day, but I know you have second PUC work also, right? You have school, classes, tuitions, whatever you're doing, so you will have difficulty doing all in the same day. So if you want to not do complex number over here, you can do limits and do your practice over there. Getting my point, right? So this is what it is. And day 7 is very important. Day 7 is for 1 hour concept test. What we're going to do in the concept test, sir? Basically the mock test. And in this mock test, what we're going to do? Very simple actually. We'll look for 10 questions, only 10 subjective questions, and we'll solve them. Yeah, very important. 10, the word is 10 and subjective. 10 subjective questions, not MCQs. 10 subjective questions, because we want to learn the steps, where we are making mistakes. Try to take 10 subjective questions and solve it on the concept you have learned on the first week. This is your week 1 plan, topic list, and this is how you should do. So 10 fundamentals and subjective questions to test on the mock test number 1. Now week 2 plan. So do not undermine the importance of trigonometry. All the domain ranges, all the graphs, all types of functions, identities, equations, everything is important. everything is important. The better you are in trigonometry, the inverse trigonometry function of second PUC will become much easier. Okay, you'll be visually better in the ITF if you are good in trigonometric functions. So identities and their practice, compound angles practice, trigonometric equations and practice. If you want to, again as I mentioned, if you want to do something else, this is your planner. You can swap the chapter and their practice over here. Day 14, again 1 hour concept test, 10 questions, practicing as, what is it, 10 questions for subjective type for the second mock test also. Trigonometry unlocks nearly 45% of second PUC syllabus. You have calculus is there, then you have ITF is there. So very important, okay. So do not skip the week 2, very, very important. This is trigonometry. So if you don't want to, don't change it. No need to change it. This is very, very good. This is week 2 plan. Let's look at week 3 plan. Again, whatever is remaining. So PNC, sir, why do we need PNC? Because it will help you in KCET. They are simple chapters, and CET questions becomes much easier if you have done the basics right. Okay. So day 15 for your PNC and the practice. Day 17 of the Van Hovel theorem. It will help you understand it and their practice. Day 19 for the sequential series and straight lines. If you can, if possible, try adding Van Hovel theorem with conics. Van Hovel theorem is a small concept, right? So if you do the conics over here, you can do the practice of conics also. It will be possible in 2 days. Okay. The sequential and series straight lines, the practice, and the last one is grand mock test. What is the meaning of grand mock test? So in this, we'll do 25 subjective questions. In this, we'll do, please check, 25 subjective questions, okay, across the syllabus, and we'll make it, let's say, 1.5 hour or 2 hour test paper. Okay. So again, only subjective questions. So this is for grand mock test. This is for grand mock test. I hope this is clear. This is your plan, how it looks like for your preparation of basically recovery of PU1 backlogs. I hope it makes sense to all of you. Now, what should be my practice pattern? So always start with your textbooks solved examples. Always. This gives you what steps to write, how to go about the question, what are the different type of questions. So please start with textbook solved examples. Next is what? Exercise questions to understand, what is the type of problems we can expect. That is what it is. Next, NCERT exemplars to build more, confidence and logical depth. Next, subjective practice. Of course, this is the nature of all the questions. So try to go for PU1, no, try to go for subjective practice, because understanding what we are looking for over here is clearing our concepts. In objective, sometime, we might skip on some things. Of course, to solve any objective questions or MCQs, you should be good in the basics. But since we are preparing, let's focus on that part. I have a plan for MCQ also, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So try to solve only subjective questions over here. At least subjective, then you can move on to MCQs that I'll talk about. Just give me some time. Okay. Next, resources that you can need or that you will use. Of course, NCERT, exemplars. Please try to maintain only one notebook for this entire recovery plan of 21 days. And then you have, please keep this for later. One KCET MCQ book, keep it with you, that you can use after 21 day of preparation, your practice. So this is what I was talking about, the MCQ plan after the 21 day plan is over. I hope this makes sense. Complete your resources. This is the mistake that we all make, right? We try to keep collecting it. Let's buy this book, sir. Let's buy this book, sir. Let's get that note, sir, and all of that. But actually, what should we be doing? We should be not just, this should not be becoming behaving like a collector. We are collecting the notes, right? Notes, books, whatever it is. Don't become a collector. Rather, try to complete your resources. Whatever resources I've mentioned over here, if you complete them, you'll be good from the backlog preparation, backlog covering of your PU1 topics. So don't restart PU1. This is the mistake. Don't do everything. Do what I've shared, the plan I've shared for the next 21 days. 45 minutes daily, one chapter at a time, few topics taken, weekly mock test of 10 questions, and be consistent in this entire 21-day journey. If you have that, means your preparation is actually done. Your recovery of PU1 backlogs are complete. Okay, so I hope this makes sense to all of you. I hope you found this session important and useful to all of you, right? So if you actually were able to relate to this session, do not forget to like this class, because whatever we do, bacha, is for your benefit, and the way you react to it gives us understanding that yes, this is working for our students. So if you like a session, please do not forget to if you relate to a session, if you find it useful, do not forget to like that class. Okay, and of course, If you are new watching me for the first time, trust me, whenever we are coming with any session, we are here to add value to your preparation. So subscribe to our channel and be a part of our whole journey. Okay, subscribe the channel, and to get all the information, all the updates regarding the classes, join our WhatsApp channel. You'll find the link provided in the video's description. That's all in this class. That's all I had to say today for the how to clear your backlogs of PU1 for all the students studying in second PUC. A big question. I have seen multiple students asking me the same problem. Today I have given you the solution for that. I hope you found it useful, and of course, take care of yourself. I'll meet you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye.